Hi, Facebook. It's Bill, the Knee Pain Guru. Today this evening, we are going to talk about breaking down scar tissue, specifically with manipulation under anesthesia. I actually got a question the other day. Did a video a couple of days ago. It was on the 3 main reasons why your knee can't bend after knee surgery. And then I had a question on there around sharing my thoughts around manipulation under anesthesia to regain range of motion. So this is the response to that question that I received on a YouTube video the other day that I recorded. So specifically, scar tissue. Scar tissue generally builds up in the joint as a result of injury, accident, surgery, trauma, something to the knee joint. And you could think of the scar tissue as kind of like a Band-Aid. It kind of holds the knee in a place where it doesn't hurt. And if we go outside of that range of motion, what ends up happening is it causes the joint pain. So the more pain the joint feels, the more scar tissue that forms, and the more scar tissue that forms, the less the joint moves. So the medical model idea of addressing the scar tissue and increasing the range of motion is to essentially put the body unconscious. So you go under anesthesia, and then the surgeon pries your knee joint to break down the scar tissue, which when you're unconscious, your nervous system is not really engaged. You're not consciously feeling pain. So what ends up happening is when you wake up, your knee is sore as shit. And it's gonna hurt like hell like several days later. So I laugh because you would think they would have like a better approach than that. They don't. So those are my thoughts on it in terms of it's not a very technically advanced approach. I mean, the whole anesthesia thing, and they put you unconscious and then they wake you back up afterwards and you don't die. I think that is technically advanced. But in terms of like understanding how the body works, how the nervous system works, what's going on in the knee, what is causing pain, it's a little bit antiquated from my perspective. The body has an innate knowledge and intuition, a technology to it that will allow the body to break down the scar tissue on its own when we understand what's happening. So when the doctors put you unconscious, your nervous system isn't engaged, so they can pry the joint and you're not screaming and yelling, don't do that to my knee. The key is when we understand the nervous system on a deeper level and we begin to create comfort in the knee, the joint relaxes. The more the joint relaxes, the range of motion will increase in the joint. The more we create comfort in the joint, the more the joint relaxes, the more range of motion. That increased range of motion, that's comfortable, will break down the scar tissue on its own. So the manipulation under anesthesia, I suppose it works, but your knee's going to hurt like hell quite a while afterwards. And odds are the pain from the manipulation under anesthesia is going to develop more scar tissue, which is what you went to get manipulated under anesthesia for to break down. So it's kind of like not really getting you where you want to go. Where you want to go is increase the range of motion in the joint and decrease the pain in the joint. And the best way that I have found to do that is by creating comfort in the knee joint, which increases the range of motion in the joint, and the range of motion will break down the scar tissue. So that is my answer to the question. I see a number of people have joined the call. Julie, George, Alan, Michael, Karen, Bill, John, and Angela. If you have questions about scar tissue, knee pain, manipulation under anesthesia, put them down below there. I'll be happy to answer them. Give the video a thumbs up, like, and subscribe to my channel, thekneepainguru.com. If you're receiving this video and you're watching this on my website, over to, nope, the other way, to my left, your right, there's some different programs that I have. The Comfort Zone, Quit Your Quack, 6-week knee pain relief program. Both of those are great to get into, to begin to understand how to get the pressure off of the nerves in the knee, create comfort, increase range of motion. Just go back and live your life, instead of thinking about your knees all the time. Anyways, hello, Peter. How you doing? If you have any questions about knee pain, please put them below or wherever your comments section is. I will be happy to answer them. If you're watching the replay of this video, I get the questions here and I answer them on future videos. I generally do one of these videos per day. They'll be here on my Facebook page as well as on the YouTube page. If you're new, you haven't heard of me, you're wondering what I'm about, you can head over to my website, thekneepainguru.com. I have a 7-day knee pain reduction challenge. You can check that out. Begin working with one of the stretches that I use to relieve the pain in the knee. Get 7 days worth of training at no risk or expense to you. So we aren't getting any questions today, which is perfectly fine. I've had a very long day and I wanted to get this in before I wrapped it up for the day. So thank you for being here. This is Bill Paravano, the Knee Pain Guru, going to wrap it up for today. Have a wonderful day. I will see you on tomorrow's video.